Guys, welcome to Vontree TV. I'm Ray.
And I'm Danny.
And so, we already we watched 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
And now we've decided to do the review.
And let you guys know how it is and how it was and how we thought it was. So this is strictly our opinion. We know there's kind of a lot of controversy with this movie right now.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like it's just like a softcore porn, and you know, sometimes it is, sometimes it is.
Literally though, but I have seen side note real quick, I've seen so many movies before we get it all up in it. I've seen so many more movies that, like, even just comedy movies that are so much more, like, kind of, like, vulgar, I feel. And I'm like, this one, I feel like just because of the hype all behind it, like, they're making it something bigger than it is. Because I heard, like, they're trying to start a petition with people, like, to ban the movie. And I'm like, can you fucking not? Like,
but, like, with that, too, it's, like, maybe, like, because, like, yeah, I understand, like, comedy movies is like that, but maybe people are, like, trying to give, like, oh, but they're comedy, they're making fun of it, like, let's give them more leeway, and this is more serious. But it's, like, does it matter? Like, it's the same shit. Like, tits and tits is tits.
Right?
Ass and ass is ass.
Yeah.
T and A is still T and A.
Literally.
So, and
the know. Rainbow, double rainbow.
The double rainbow. So,
literally above yours. So we went and watched the movie. If you guys haven't watched it yet, don't watch this because we might give a little bit of the spoilers away. But honestly,
yeah, definitely spoilers warning in this video.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everywhere.
So if you haven't seen it, when I go watch these movies, from reading the book and then watching the movie, I can personally say, I already have that feeling that the movie's never going to be exactly like the book. They can't put everything that you want to see, because that's the one thing people are bitching about too, like, excuse my language, but literally they're like, oh my god, this wasn't in the movie, and well, guess what, they're not gonna put every little thing in the movie. Yeah. It's just not gonna work like that. But me personally, I really thought that the book and the movie went really, really well together. I think that it really captured the book. And,
like, personally for me, like, just knowing the background of the movie, because I've never read the books, so personally, just, like, from the background of the movie, like, you know, obviously everybody knew what it was about before, but like, watching the movie as its own singular thing, it was still really good. Like, it had everything like a story should have, but it was a lot more intense.
It really was.
Like, there was like, it was like romantic, even though we all know how that romance was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't know, it was just real intense inside.
Really?
Very intense inside.
Very tense.
No. Yeah.
I felt like his eyes literally, like, sold it for me. Like, every time
it literally was
like, so
it was all his look. Every time, like, okay, because, like, I know a lot of people were like, he doesn't look like Christian Grey. He doesn't, like, that's not what I had pictured him to be like.
And honestly, but, like, I really didn't picture him that way too, but your girl, he's like...
Girl, the way his eyes, the way he delivered his lines, you know what I mean? That presence that he gave, that body. Let's get to, like, the important thing. That body was
killer.
Like I said, I'm part of that new church. Like,
she really nailed the part, honestly. I think that she gave me everything that I needed, and this is strictly off of reading the book and watching the movie. I really, really enjoyed both of them and their chemistry together. Honestly, like, how would you say their chemistry was?
Dakota Johnson.
There you go.
Dakota Johnson. Their chemistry together was like, I don't know, it was like...
It was intense.
Okay, because... So, like, again, like, spoilers... Like, so the way she meets him is like, she's doing a favor for a friend. Yeah. Right? And she meets him, and she's, like, completely unprepared. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, but it's fine because it's not her assignment. And she gives that off, like, that she's like, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing here. This isn't what I want to do. So it's basically like, she's just, like, there. Yeah. But, like, during her conversation with him, you can start, like, immediate connection. Yeah, like, because he obviously, because if we can see that, then his character could probably see it. Right? Right, that she's a frumpy mess. Yeah. But, like, he just, like, he sees something, like, in her, and then he saw her out of her, then he saw in her. Literally. But, I mean, like... You like their connection, like if you can tell it just by watching the movie, the connection between the two actors worked so well for the connection between the two characters. I know.
The only thing I would have changed about the movie, honestly, is from reading the book, like, because he like, in the book, a lot of people didn't like his character, like, at least in the first one, I feel he wasn't that likable. Like, I feel like in this movie, like, you watch the movie, and I was talking to one of my other friends, Bea, shout out to you if you're watching this, because literally I know you are. We were talking about that, and in the book, his character is really kind of like an asshole and arrogant, and kind of like more like
more forward, more like demanding.
And like the movie, he's way more.
He's
relaxed.
he's a lot. He's like sweeter.
Yeah.
Like, hashtag.
Like when he was saying I don't do the romancing. I'm like, sweetheart, I don't even believe you. I
know. But it was fine. But don't do it. I was like, you will.
But literally, but that's good because obviously, like if you've read the books, like he's gonna break down. You know what I mean? Like and how it kind of like transitions into that thing, and that's why he takes her on those dates and yada yada yada. But like in the book, he's just more of an asshole, and honestly, like I kind of wish there would have been like more of a bit of a happy medium with that. That's just the only complaint that I had with the movie. That
where he wasn't so soft, but that he was also like more demanding.
I like someone that's a little bit more like
forceful. Come on. Aggressive. Oh, but can we talk about my least favorite character in that movie? The fuck was her with her friend Jose?
I love him. He's cute.
Okay, first of all, Jose, gross ass motherfucker, and then he tries to date rape her. I was like, no, that is rape. Like, I mean, at least the other one made her sign a contract. He was like, before I rape you, I need your consent.
Oh, literally though, when he fucking was like, when he was fucking her, no.
Yeah, when he was literally like fucking.
No, I thought the scenes, even that, let's get into that. Like,
yeah, okay, yeah, the sex scenes.
I thought they were very
tasteful. Very well done. You know what? Like, it shows skin. Yeah, even for like something that a lot of people, and this is something that has like a lot of, because a lot of people are getting mixed signals from this, like where I know like, people are like, oh, that's supporting abuse in a relationship.
I know.
And it's like, no. And I know like that kind of statement would probably enrage a lot of people in like the BDSM communities and the bondage scene.
Yeah.
Because it's like
it's voluntary.
It's all consensual. The communication is key. And you know what I mean? Like it's not about like forcing your power on somebody. Yeah, though I'm sure that there are people out there that take that a little too far.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's always like oh, well, if it has to be said, then obviously it's been done.
Like, honestly, like, I didn't get any kind of, like, rapey kind of feel from this.
Like, the only time I got the rapey feel was from the friend.
Yeah, like, I mean, but even at that, like,
excuse me. Is he in the other ones?
Yeah, he's in all them.
Did I tell you, her moan was everything. I mean, sure, she did it, like, sometimes where I was like, girl, he is not even in your cooch yet, and you were giving that moan, like, you are about to OG.
But, honey, if he was going down...
Like, sure, I'd be moaning all the time. I would be like, there's no opportunity. Like, if he was sitting next to me or across the table and he was just like, can you pass the ketchup? I'd be like, oh, yes!
Literally. You guys have read the books and you guys are watching this. Let me know. Because in the book, I remember that he has a maid. He has like a housekeeper, like she cleans everything up for him and stuff like that. And I think literally she does, and I think she's in the first book. If I'm mistaken, she comes in the second.
It's just like it's so emotional and it's so raw, but it's real.
Yeah.
I mean, like there's also like fantasy elements to it, like the whole like bondage scene. Like I'm sure that's not like what every couple goes through.
Yeah.
But the basis line is the same. When you have two people who are completely opposite, but they connect on such a level, and then they have to like learn to compromise. That's basically what this movie is about.
And I honestly, literally, like final thought, it's a good movie. If you have an open mind and you really aren't too conservative, or you just really kind of just want to watch a good, I mean, underneath all of it, it's a really good love story. I think personally. And
it's so beautiful, and for you know what, for coming and like I'm gonna say this and it's probably gonna piss some people off, but for it being for it coming from a Twilight fanfiction originally, it was so much better for me. So my final thought on it, I don't know, I want to give it, for not having seen it, I want to give it like a 9.5 out of 10.
I would give it, honestly, like
out of 4, a 9.5 out of 4.
I give it 5 stars across the board. Bing, bing, bing,
yeah, it was really good. You know what I mean? And this is like for every I don't know. I wouldn't say for everybody, because some of you straight guys, you need to be.
Trust me, your girlfriends are gonna.
Your girlfriends will love it, and if you want them to love you, you'll see it. Come on. Trust and believe. Hey, you might get something out of it too. I mean, she's in it. She's like almost full frontal in some of the scenes.
Oh yeah, she is pretty much.
There's like one scene where you almost see Badge.
Literally.
So, Straight guys out there,
everybody knows what
lesbians, do it for the batch.
Do it for the batch. Do it for the beaver.
Do it for the vine.
Literally. And on that note, we're gonna get going, because
we have V-Day plans.
Yeah, and we hope that your Valentine's Day is spent with loved ones and people that you care about and people that care about you guys.
Or just getting fucked, whatever one you want to do.
Whatever way you want to do it, literally.
I have the cups in my room.
The cops?
The cops.
Not the cops. That isn't the cops.
The cops. I have the cops in my room. They're gonna watch.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, but their Jacob character needed some pointers.
Girl, I liked him. I liked him way better than Jacob.
Jose. How racist. How unoriginal. Ow. My director's cut. Cut him out.
Cut him out.
Cut him. You've been cut.